If they had the Sunburst, they would have just done it by now. Right? There's no way that you're messing around that much. Absolutely no way. Right? Am I going crazy? Alright, you know what? Let's just take it. I mean, if they have, like, obviously they don't have it, right? Obviously they don't have it, but I don't want to let them develop another unit. This is exactly lethal anyways. This is going to be 9. So, hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And for today's gameplay video, I wanted to go revisit a classic, and that is going to be Scouts. So Miss Fortune and Quinn with the addition of Champion Strength here. The reason that I think Scout is actually very well positioned into the current meta is because there's a lot of aggressive decks right now, right? You have Annie Jhin, you have Caitlyn Teemo, right? You have like all these very aggressive strategies that are kind of like filling up the rank ladder right now. And Scouts tends to actually do well into aggro decks, right? Like it does well versus like Private Aggro, Annie Jhin, etc. Because we're able to just have all these blockers with Marai Warden, Navigator, even the Surgeon now, and the Quinn just gives us all these blockers that can allow us to chump block the opponent, while at the same time we're building up with this misfortune that the opponent has to deal with and give us a fervor or something like that, which we can then counter with like a chain best or a form up, right? We're able to just have so much value, and the Broadwind can be so good as well as the Surgeon at stopping their game plan, that we end up just kind of out pressuring them and just stalling out long enough to do our game plan. So this deck kind of has more come around as a counter to aggro, but it can also do well against a lot of greedy decks because, again, we can go really wide and just play Champion Strength and just win the game. So hope you enjoy the games of Miss Fortune, Quinn, Scouts coming up today. If you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LoR videos every single day. Hope you enjoy the games, and I'll see you at the end for some mulligan tips and in-depth breakdown. In this match, we're going against Yuumi and Poro. No Misfortune. We don't see Misfortune, we mulligan the hand. Especially in this matchup, when the opponent doesn't have a great way to deal with Misfortune, we want to see her. Although we didn't get her, we do have a chance here with the Surgeon later. We can play the Sculpture, and that should keep my units healthy-ish. Right? So we can go here. Opponent's probably going to have the snack to be able to actually challenge later, but again, that's fine. We'll go like this now. Do I just throw the attack in there? Okay, well, not anymore. Oh, they got a second Challenger unit? That's unfortunate. Like, the one Challenger was okay, second one, not so much. We go Poro Snacks. Yeah, so we go here, we go here, kill them both, force a second Poro Snacks out of them. And if they don't have the second Poro Snacks, they are out of luck. What is it? Hush? Hush? So we just go second one here. Yeah, I value getting rid of the Challengers. I absolutely value getting rid of these Challenger units. We're gonna go Surgeon, because I prefer this in case that we get the Misfortune. Yeah, I think I prefer this in case that we get the Misfortune. There she is. Now, the opponent could have Umbers. That's a little bit annoying. Just because the opponent can obviously block Misfortune. So I think we go here.
Love ya.
And we just set up for this Fleet Feather and Navigator to just get us value next time. The opponent could get another Challenger, I guess. Oh, this is great, because we can play... We could play... Okay, yeah, opponent gets a snack. We know that, right? So we can play this into Navigator. We can trade one thing here. Our opponent gets 3 Poros. Oh, that's going to be nasty. Oh, 2, sorry. That's going to be nasty. That's... Oh, well, they get 3, right? That's going to be nasty no matter how you look at it. Opponent doesn't attack into us, right? So we don't get to actually play this Jenny. I guess they're going to attack here. They went after the Challenger, which makes sense. But now they're going to... Because they want to keep their Poro King alive. But now they're going to get punished by this Almheart coming down. Yeah, so we just go like this. Now, the opponent has 1 Poro Snacks. Wait, you don't have Poro snacks anymore, my friend. Wait a second. Oh, they leveled up. Okay, so they do get 1 Poro snacks here. I was gonna say you don't have the Poro snacks anymore because you just tapped out of it, but they do have the level up, which means that
This is our way.
this is gonna go to 3. This is gonna go to 4. 4. So we just pull this one, right? We just go like this. We go here, and then we pull the Poro King after, because the opponent is going to use that snack, right? So pulling the Poro King right now doesn't really matter. Yeah, pulling the Poro King right now doesn't really matter, because the opponent is probably always going to play the snack. Now, the way that the opponent didn't play the snack here tells me that that's probably a free snack, because they needed to play the snack to be able to kill this here. So because the opponent didn't do it, means that it's a free snack. And if it's a free snack, they could actually save this Poro King. They will actually save the Poro King, right? So we actually want to pull like this. Yeah, they can save the Poro King, right? If it is a free snacks. What if we just attack with Misfortune as well? I guess the opponent would just block this with their Poro King. Are we just attacking with Misfortune here? It could also be the Challenger snack, right? I think because either one is such a threat, I think we attack with her. We can keep her alive with the form up. So I'm forcing the opponent here to either give me the Poro King. There's the free snacks, just like I predicted. So now we can go form up, right? Keep Misfortune alive. And the opponent's gonna have to find the Challenger snack or a Challenger Poro to kill Misfortune. That's why I didn't pull that with the... What I should have done, actually, once I committed to attacking with Misfortune, I should have pulled the Poro King. Because then we know that the opponent's always gonna go for... to save the Poro King, right? I'm a little bit concerned here, right? I mean, opponent can easily get the Challenger snack, right? So Misfortune is probably gonna die. But we might have enough units that it doesn't matter. Okay, it wasn't the Challenger, so I think I'm just okay then, right? Yeah, I'm probably just okay then. It looks to me like I'm chilling. We'll go here, play Navigator. And then we have an elusive as well. Oh, wait. This elusive is kind of crazy because he lets me just go like this. Yeah, I can just go here. And then it just means that we, as long as the opponent, if the opponent doesn't kill Misfortune, they just lose to the Misfortune skill. Yeah, so if the opponent doesn't have a way to kill Misfortune, they just, you have to hush the Misfortune. Am I going crazy? You still lose. You go down to 3. You have to hush the Misfortune. You have to hush the Misfortune and stun the elusive. Huh. Yeah, that wasn't the play, my friend. That was not the play, because this skill still triggers. So this skill still triggers even if Misfortune is stunned. If you hushed her, you have prevented the skill from triggering, and you have actually survived. You still will have lost your Poro King, but you have survived with your 2 other Poros here. And I guess the opponent will only have 1. I don't think they were ever winning if they didn't have a way to kill Misfortune, but at least they could have stayed alive and bought themselves one more turn to potentially get like a Solani to try to push damage. So GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Annie and Jhin. So aggro matchup, and usually we have the advantage in this matchup, in my opinion. I usually like to mulligan, right, for Misfortune. Okay, maybe we don't have the advantage anymore. Oh boy, I kicked away 2 6-mana cards to get 2 9-mana cards in return. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, game? So what I was gonna say is that we usually have the advantage because we have the challengers, right? Okay, okay, all right. that makes me feel better. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Broadwing first, even if the sculpture makes more sense. Just so that, look at that, we can actually block the Annie here. Yeah, so we can block the Annie here. Well, actually, if we block the Annie, we're only doing 1 damage to her because we take the 2 damage here, right? So like, I don't think that makes sense. If the opponent has the stun, then they can stun this. I don't think I can play around that. Yeah, I don't think I can play around that, right? If they have the stun here, they'll have it. It has to be at stagehand though, or ooh. Do we go Inspiring Light? I feel like opponent just told me like, hey, I don't have stagehand or the witness. So I think I just dropped the Inspiring Light to make sure that I can just put pressure into them without my Shell Shocker dying. I want my Shell Shocker to stay alive. If they don't have stagehand, I'm okay. Okay, it's just gonna be a Fervor. Alright, so it's just gonna be a Fervor. So the Annie does level up next turn. Unfortunately for us, we still get to push 6 damage. And I guess these 2 units are gonna carry the game for us, maybe. Yeah, the Annie levels up, and that's really the bad part. Come on. Are you kidding me? This is such a good matchup for us, and it's just... Alright, so the opponent messes up here, because I can actually now block with this sculpture and actually kill the Annie. Maybe the opponent just doesn't care. But yeah, because the Annie leveled up after she attacked, he doesn't get the stun, right? We know that the opponent doesn't have Jhin, because he will have triggered like 3 times already. How do we have no units? We play triple Navigator, we play triple of the Surgeon, triple Quinn, and somehow we're like only 1 unit. This is so ridiculous. Triple Marai, right? Like, oh my goodness. Like, how? How? I'm flabbergasted. We'll go like this, I guess, and just continue keeping my units big enough that I can just trade with the opponent. Opponent gets the Mana Soul Student. Alright, so... at this point, I think I attack with these 2 units. Well, I guess we have Champion Strength, so we don't need to do that. Because the problem is Tibbers is going to kill one of them, right? But we do have Champion Strength. So if the opponent doesn't Tibbers, they could be in trouble. Now we can go Navigator into Elmheart. This is interesting. They even give me the... Okay, so the opponent's just playing correctly and telling me, hey, I know you probably have Champion Strength, so sure, I'm gonna block everything then. Now that we're starting to get our units that give me more units, maybe things can change a little bit. Yeah, so we can go like this. Still Tibbers, still a problem.
Whoa, I can see the
We're at 12. I mean, opponent also has a pretty bad hand, right? So as much as I'm complaining about my hand, it looks like the opponent's hand is also pretty bad. So here we'll go Jenny. That will let me kind of kill some of their units. Opponent does have this Tibbers though, so I have to be careful on how to do this. The Tibbers can no longer kill these guys though. But the opponent of course gets the thing here, right? I will attack. It does mean that we're gonna be punished by these Tibbers later, right? Unless we give this the Chambers right now to protect her. I don't hate it. I don't hate this Chambers. Keeps her at 4. Tibbers deals 2, but it's still not a big deal just yet. We'll attack like this. You block. We push 3. You have to stun one or the other. The problem is that this is not a fearsome blocker anymore, so you stun... You stun here and you should be okay. What a hand. What a game my opponent and I are having here. What a game.
Cool. Fell embers.
Alright, so they go here. Alright, if they have the station, they just win the game, right? We'll go like this. This lets me kill Tivers and also lets me... It's actually presenting lethal. It could be any stun. Stagehand gets in there. Pirouette gets in there. They're just gonna fervor. Okay, so the Jhin is not the play. You're still gonna have to give me both units. Wait a second. You're gonna have to give me both units here. Well, I guess you only have to give me one. Yeah, hold on. Are we actually gonna win this? So the opponent just didn't want to deal with the Jenny staying alive next turn, which is completely fair. Hold on. They actually gonna attack here because they want to trigger the Jhin skill. The problem is that you're gonna have to give me your Corsair. Wait, we have Lito here. We have Lito because this is 6, and then we attack for 2. What just happened? Like, what just happened?
This is our way.
Why didn't the opponent just play Jhin instead of Tivers? They had the stun with the Jhin, right? GG's. In this match, we're going against Renekton and Nidalee. So the annoying part here is that the opponent has, because they're playing Renekton, right? They definitely are playing the 1 mana, that sauce, right? But not only do they have its sauce, but they also have the ambush guy to be able to just get vulnerable to my units. And between those two things, it's gonna be really hard for me to keep anything alive. Like, I can play this sculpture, but she's gonna eat up this ambush, right? She's 100% gonna eat up this ambush. And I guess I'm okay with that, because then it means that it's not going into the misfortune later, but we're not getting misfortune. Interesting. So if I go here, is this better than playing the Surgeon? Maybe. This is definitely the ambush, right? This has to be the all-terrain trooper, right? So they go here, they drag it like this, right? So I think this ends up being better, just so that I don't have to lose the sculpture. It sucks taking so much damage though. It took 5 damage and the impact as well. So that's a little bit frustrating. We'll go Shell Shocker into Surgeon. The Shell Shocker now will save us against another ambush. Oh, Surgeon here. And I guess we can go Quinn or the other Surgeon, right? I'm still scared of whatever this is. Not only because, also because they just get so much value here, right? Come on, man. I guess we can go here. I guess let's go Quinn. It gives me like a big health unit. If anything, we can go for Demacia next turn and just say screw it. Like, I can go second Blinding Assault. Nidalee Ambush means that you need to have an Avenging Bastaya here. Which is, I'm guessing that the opponent has an Avenging Bastaya, by the way. This has to be an Avenging Bastaya, otherwise it makes no sense.
Now that's a bit better.
I'm gonna go for the Demacia. And if this is an Avenging Bastaya, it's an all-terrain trooper. So you're dragging this. You are not. I can just block this.
That's far enough.
And block this, right?
Still.
It sucks losing the sculpture. But again, we're just gonna focus on this for Demacia, getting us where we need to be to kill this Nidalee. I guess Nidalee's not gonna die if she levels up, because the opponent has double cheap knack attack, but she will die to the second Valor attack. If I play another unit, I'm giving the opponent the chance to play an Avenging Bastaya, so I think we just go for it. and tell the opponent, do you have the right negation, which doesn't look like they do. They are gonna level up this Nidalee, right? So I guess we just slap her down and just see what happens.
Still heart, steady aim.
We'll have this chain best, so maybe the opponent is looking to just go for the prow. Yeah, so they're gonna go for the prow, which does kill my Quinn, and I have to be okay with this, right? Am I not okay with this? I guess I could have kept the Quinn alive and just drag with her later. We're still gonna kill that cheap knack attack. We'll go here just so that we can push more damage. We'll push 8. So we'll push 8, and then I guess we'll go second Fleet Feather into Surgeon. And if we get a Misfortune, then the opponent's gonna be in trouble. Why not play this Changeling to save that 2 damage? Okay, so I do not want to play Misfortune. I do not want to play this and get Misfortune, because I want this. Yeah, the opponent has exhaust. We know that, right? So we know that the opponent has exhaust. It's literally what I said in the beginning of the game, right? That the opponent probably has exhaust. That's our Misfortune. So by doing it this way, now we get to play Misfortune here. We go Inspiring Light. Let's see if we get another unit first. Couldn't have asked for a better one. So now we have the Scout into Inspiring Light and into Chambers. We can play our whole hand out. So it was important for me not to play out. And this is a big deal.
Is the sum of its parts.
I think I should kill this Changeling
Their pride will cost
before the opponent actually gets... Like if the opponent... I guess the opponent cannot play the Shadow, right? What am I doing? Yeah, the opponent cannot play the Shadow, so, I mean... Yeah, we're just gonna go like this and just finish the game. It didn't matter though it didn't matter if I did this ahead of time or not. I was thinking the reason that I pulled the Changeling first is I was thinking, oh, if they play an ambush, they could change and have the Changeling be really big, but they can never do that because they don't have 2 mana to actually play the ambush, right? So GG's. Or the Shadow in the bush, sorry. In this match, we're going against Caitlyn and Teemo. So just need to kind of aggro them down, right? Like, this looks pretty good, but I'm gonna look for Misfortune if I can, because it's kind of hard for them to deal with Misfortune, right? Unless they give me like double Mystic. I don't know that we need to... Let's play the Shell Shocker right now, because I'm probably just gonna go on curve, right? I'm probably gonna go Sculpture into Surgeon, so playing the Shell Shocker right now just means free 2 damage. And again, we're trying to raise the opponent down. I'm 100% positive the opponent's gonna Mystic Shot this Sculpture, right? So I think we just throw it down and tell the opponent Mystic Shot it. And then we go Surgeon, Navigator, Quinn, right? They don't actually Mystic Shot it. So I guess we go Surgeon anyways. If you have a Caitlyn, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna attack with everything. Okay, so they just stopped at the Mystic Shot. We still push 5 damage. This can block a Caitlyn now, and we can go Navigator and Quinn and still be okay, or Navigator into Surgeon to try to look for that Misfortune. Question is, do we think that's worth it? Oh, that's a bad one. That is indeed a bad one. The opponent gets to level up this team, alright? So we're gonna be taking a lot of damage here. I actually messed up. What I should have done here is that I should have kept... Yeah, I messed up. I should have kept enough mana for form up. I need form up because the battler is gonna just get killed by a Mystic Shot or something else. So I needed to have that form up because this is not gonna be enough to actually push this damage. Because the opponent can just Pie Toss this or Mystic Shot it, whatever. I guess we'll attack here. Let you again. We know they have Pie Toss, right? There's no way that you don't. There's no way that you don't have Pie Toss. I guess not. All right. So they don't have Pie Toss apparently. Do we give them the Quinn? I think we give them the Quinn, to be honest. I think we just attack for 5. I think we want to just kill them, right, before the puff caps come to hurt us. So if they play, if they put flash bombs, if we lose the Quinn, I don't think it matters. I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Because next time we're probably just gonna go for Demacia, right? We go Mirai Warden here, Misfortune, and then for Demacia. The Corina is the scary part here, so that's why I want to develop Misfortune right now. So that when Corina comes down, I'm just like, sure. Yeah, so we go here.
I've never met anyone like you.
Do we take the 4?
Fortune favors
I think we take the
bold.
4.
The ocean is no place for the weak.
4 takes me to 11. You know what? No, let's this has Scout though, which is kind of weird, right? Because the Scout is better. Yeah, the Scout makes this better because with the Demacia, it's gonna make it so that we can just kill anything. I don't want to be in a position where Corina actually kills me because the opponent has Ava on the field. So yeah, we just go here now. We have 2 Scout units. Yeah, because now if the opponent plays Corina, because we are 15 instead of 11, it makes a difference. Because Corina could hit the top 5, and that would be 10 damage, right? If we need to have 7 puff caps or less on the top. Yeah, we need to have 7 puff caps or less, right? If we have more than 7, we lose. 6. Oh, so that means we only had 3 actually. So that actually means we only had 3 puff caps. The only way that the opponent kills us is if they, yeah, like we only had 6 puff caps, so there's no way for them to kill us actually. Sorry, we only had 3 puff caps on the top of the deck, right? So there's literally no way for them to kill us. We could form this up, by the way, and keep it alive. But we probably just keep it here in case the opponent has a second Mystic. Again, there shouldn't be a way for them to kill us because we're gonna deal enough damage. Yeah, that was unlucky. I mean, we only have 1 puff cap per card, more or less. So I wasn't expecting for us to die. Oh, that's one way they kill us. No, we know they can't kill us there, right? We know they can't kill us there. Yeah, we know they cannot kill us there. Because we know that they only get to draw 3 puff caps. We know what the top 5 cards, so we take 6 damage again. The flash bombs, I guess, is what the opponent's relying on. But we still have enough units here that it doesn't matter. Because there's only 4 flash bombs. Yeah. Boom. So, I guess we could have lost. I didn't play around the duplicate. So if we had gotten, if we had at least 1 more puff cap, we actually would have lost unless we attack with everything. So good thing I didn't make a fool of myself there. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Poro King Yuumi. So they probably play Sunburst, right? But aside from that, I don't think they have a lot of great ways to deal with my Misfortune, right? I guess they have the Challenger. So maybe I do keep the Inspiring Light just to deal with the Challenger units. I don't think so. I think we just go like this. I think we just go here. We do have the form up now, right? So I think we probably just want to go wide. Champion Strength is great. We'll go here. You get the Poro. Do I kill this now? You know what? I'll give it to you. I know I could get value later on with the Misfortune. I'm kind of feeling a little bit risky. That's the Queen, so Queen will let me level up Misfortune really quickly. The Elusive is really nice, right? Yeah, I think we just go Misfortune. I still have to deal with like a Sunburn if the opponent keeps the mana here for Sunburn, right? So like, if they keep enough mana here for Sunburst next turn, then it's very likely they have it. So they still have enough mana for it, right? Now, the question here is, do we just open attack or do we go Island Navigator first? I think I go Island Navigator first, because if the opponent goes for Sunburst, they have no way to deal with this Navigator. That is not a Sunburst, so I guess we just get the Scout off.
Poro's done to you?
And now that you did that, all you can have is the Poro snacks. And if you have the Poro snacks, I'm still chilling. I guess double Pell Cascade can kill Misfortune. So because double Pell Cascade can kill Misfortune, I think I keep her back. Snacks is whatever. It just lets you kill... I guess it lets you kill all my scouts, but you're gonna get punished by Quinn after. Yeah, I don't want to take any damage here, especially because if the opponent has to challenge your Poro, it would have put my Quinn, put my Misfortune in a bad situation. I think we just go for the level up Misfortune plan and win the game, right? Absolutely. Yeah, we just go like this. Opponent's not allowed to... literally, opponent's not allowed to attack here. I don't know why you did that. Now you just lose the battle. Why did the opponent attack that? I was gonna commit the form up. I was actually gonna commit the form up right away to kill it, but now I don't need to do this. I can just go for. I can just keep the form up back. So you just lose your Poro King because you decided to play around. Misfortune's gonna level up unless you have exactly. If they had the Sunburst, they would have just done it by now, right? There's no way that you're messing around that much. Absolutely no way. Right? Am I going crazy? Alright, you know what? Let's just take it. I mean, if they have, like, obviously they don't have it, right? Obviously they don't have it, but I don't want to let them develop another unit. This is exactly lethal anyways. This is gonna be 9. So we needed to play this to have the lethal, right? So we needed to play the Surgeon so that we could have lethal. Okay, opponent had the stun, so I guess that was pretty nice for them. Let's just play this Shell Shocker here, and that way we can just go Inspiring Light and just have... Even if Misfortune dies at this point, it doesn't matter. So the opponent had the stuff, right? Opponent had the Poro King. Ooh, so 14, that's not enough, right? Yeah, that is not enough. We can just let Quinn die. That was close. Yeah, we can let Quinn die and play another Quinn. And then go Inspiring Light. And win the game. Yeah, that Solani was scary for a second. That's why the opponent was willing to give me all their units, right? But just unfortunately for them, I just had everything that I need. So, GG's, my friend. And we even have champion strength after the fact. Yeah, seeing level of Misfortune is so good. He's such a good champion to have leveled up. He always feels nice. So GG's. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Misfortune and Quinn Scouts. We got to have some pretty fun games there, some very close ones, some really weird games like that game against Annie Jhin. I think that matchup is completely favorable for us, but it's kind of hard when you get triple champion strength. Somehow we ended up pulling it through because my opponent's hand was also horrible. Otherwise, I feel like we would have been in a really, really sticky situation, right? Like the opponent ended up using 2 Fervors on units of mine instead of using it as burn to the Nexus. And whenever that happens, you're gonna be a happy camper. But yeah, it was very fun video. Going back to Scouts, really Scouts has been with me since the start, especially because it was our first video on the YouTube channel. So we always go back to this whenever we think it's gonna be decent in the meta. In terms of mulligan, I'm gonna tell you right now, I think you win more games when you get Misfortune. So I'm always gonna have mulligan for Misfortune. And no matter what you might think that your hand might look good enough, I think your hand will always look better when you have Misfortune there with you. So hard mulligan for Misfortune is my suggestion, unless you are going against these aggro decks. Then you can keep like some early units that you can block them with and chump block them with, especially if you get something like a Broadwind or a Surgeon. Those are very good, or even Mirai. Those are very good at dealing with the early aggression. But otherwise, always better to mulligan for Misfortune and kind of set up your game plan from there. But what else can we say about this deck, right? Like, there's 2 ways that you win here. You're gonna win with Misfortune, or you're gonna win by just going super wide with Mirai, Navigator, Surgeon, Quinn, and setting up for a champion strength. It's no longer just Misfortune, even though I tell you to mulligan for her. She's not your only win condition anymore. Both champion strength and even for Demacia can also get you there if you build a wide enough board. So just keep that in mind as well. The misfortune is gonna bait a lot of the move from the opponent, and then after that, it gives you the opportunity to be able to kind of play this more go wide strategy that the opponent might not be prepared to deal with. So yeah. Anyways, that'll be it for us for today. Hope you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LoR videos every single day. You can also join our channel and become a member. We have 2 tiers, gladiators and champions. Our champion members get an extra video every week, for example. And you can also find us on Twitch. At Twitch.tv we stream every now and then, and also in Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching us, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.